and they invited me to go along on a press trip to this Camino de Santiago, which I'd never heard of. I'd never been to Spain. I was not really interested in Spain. But so I went, and it was 9 days, and it was a kind of a 5-star tour in a fancy van across the Camino Frances, and meeting the mayor and staying in the Parador, but a little bit of walking. And I met some really interesting characters, and I met some pilgrims. And this was during the hardcore days, and people were sleeping on the floors still. There was nothing like it is now. Um, but it was fascinating and it was amazing. And I love the art and the architecture and the culture of the Camino, the history of it. And there was so much to explore, and I was blown away. Of course, this was way back. And my life was very complicated at the time, and it took me 7 years before I could come back. But I promised myself at that time that I would come back and walk this whole thing. And I did in 2001. Yes, yet another way back machine. It was still very primitive then, but I did walk from Roncesvalles all the way to Santiago de Compostela. This would be before they developed the path to the ocean, and it really utterly blew me away. It changed my life. I'd never seen anything like it. It was a time in my life where I really did need to have some quiet and some contemplative time, and some peace. And it did hit the reset